You are watching the Cartoon Wrestling Hall of Fame episode. Today, we are going to reveal the first class of the Cartoon Wrestling Hall of Fame. It's 4 superstars that you guys voted on my community post. So without further ado, Hall of Famer number 1, Eric Cartman. Give him a round of applause for making this Hall of Fame. He came in 4th place with the 4th most amount of votes. Take a look at his history in this series. All the way back in 2K23 is when he had that world title run that Donald has now eclipsed. But Cartman was so dominant, 5 title defenses. We had never seen anything like it at that point. Cartman has been a staple in this series on this channel. You see him putting Donald Duck to sleep right there. Cartman has been dominant, and welcome to the Hall of Fame. Cartman, we got another Hall of Famer. You probably saw that one coming too. Peter Griffin is in the Hall of Fame, a Triple Crown champion. He also has won a Royal Rumble match before that you're going to see in a quick highlight right about, I think it's now. There it is. You saw him win the first ever Royal Rumble. That was when our channel, or this channel, had less subscribers, but Peter Griffin was really just the superstar. He was that guy. He never had too many title defenses, but he still had a pretty good resume. I mean, he's got a big resume, and you guys voted him. That's the 3rd most. You see him, he was tag champs with Stewie at one point. 3rd most Hall of Fame votes. Peter and Cartman are in. Number 2, we end up with SpongeBob in the Hall of Fame as well. I do believe that SpongeBob, at this moment, he might have more votes, but I closed the voting with someone in front of SpongeBob, I do believe. Either way, they're making the Hall of Fame, so it doesn't matter. They're in the Hall of Fame. I shouldn't have said this was in order. I don't even think it is. But SpongeBob, he was the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time. You see, he even beat Doodle-Bob when Doodle-Bob showed up that one time. And he's currently a tag team champion with Patrick. You'll see him fight later in this episode. And finally, the final Hall of Famer is going to be Donald Duck, our current world cartoon champion, who has been on a run that has eclipsed every other championship run before this series. I mean, he's been kind of carrying. He was an OG. Some of y'all argue, but he was an OG. See right here with this footage. He was fighting in the first days of the series. That was when he was with Mickey, and then of course you remember him and Mickey having a big rivalry. He ended up putting him in an ambulance and beating him to retain the world championship. Donald, SpongeBob, Cartman, Peter, those are your Hall of Famers. Definitely let me know, is this a W or L Hall of Fame class? And without further ado, our first matchup. It is the Mario Brothers getting a tag team championship match against our tag champions. That will be SpongeBob and Patrick. Titles on the line. Mario Brothers have won these titles before, and they're looking to try to get another championship reign. Patrick, SpongeBob, this is probably, I mean, they could very well be a Hall of Fame tag team one day in the future. They just got to keep up the good work. Currently, I mean, they've beaten Donald and Goofy before in a tag team match. You know, they've beaten Shy Guy and Koopa Troopa before. They've beaten Shaggy and Scooby-Doo in a tag team match before, and now the Mario Brothers are another tag team that has held the goal before that they want to try to beat. Without further ado, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and we got a tag team match underway. Also, this episode is going to be a kind of, you know, pretty long episode because we got a gauntlet match after this tag team match covered by SpongeBob and a kick out by Mario. But yeah, just to tell you, and anyway, the gauntlet is going to be for a world championship fight with Donald Duck on episode 45. Whoever wins that gauntlet is the #1 contender. Brilliant tag team move from SpongeBob and Patrick. I guess not brilliant enough. Patrick takes Mario down. And you know, that gauntlet, we've had, I believe, 2 gauntlet matches before. One is where Donald won it, which I don't know if I had I probably should have included that footage again, but if you watch the Cartoon Wrestling Awards show, you know that Donald Duck running the gauntlet all the way is what got him an award for most shocking moment. Also, he got best overall superstar in this series. You guys voted on that as well, and you voted on the Hall of Fame cover. Patrick couldn't get Mario on that one. And now, another tag. Patrick initiating it. This can only end horribly for Mario. A spike pile driver assisted by Patrick. And this is arguably going to be probably the longest episode I've done. But if you guys like this content, you probably like long episodes. It's an 8-man gauntlet, just FYI. There's going to be 8 superstars. Mario, look at this, sunset flip bomb. Used the ropes or jumped off the ropes for assistance. And SpongeBob, though, plants him again. Face first. Patrick, he wants some more action. SpongeBob tagging out, deferring to Patrick, who, this is an interesting stat. Patrick has got the pinfall in every single tag team match SpongeBob and Patrick have had. Shout out to the recoil there from Mario. And we're looking like, I think we're going to see Luigi get a little bit of action here. He comes into this fight. Big clothesline to Patrick. Luigi, I mean, he's had a pretty decent career singles-wise cover to put Patrick away. He kicks out. Luigi has actually beaten Bowser in a one-on-one match. He made him tap out with an ankle lock, and we remember that very fondly. That was a very shocking moment indeed in this series. And I'm grateful that I have gotten to over 2,100 subscribers. And maybe at the end of 2025, we'll get that 5-digit range. We'll keep growing the channel, especially if 2K25 is going to come out. We'll definitely get some content for you. Mario flies, and oh wow, he just crashed and hit his butt on the ground. Patrick looking to take advantage. He ragdolled him all the way and hits the ground very hard. It looks like that's not all from Patrick. He's just going to throw him across that ringside. Wait, what are we doing now? Patrick, one hand just launches Luigi into the ring. Hurricane Rana catches him off guard. Now Luigi acts like he's concussed. He's just stunned, that's all it is. Neck breaker for Mario. Patrick almost had a hot tag to SpongeBob. He almost got it. But it looks like we are going to see the 619, or others like to say N64 for Mario. He got caught and countered. I don't think I've seen anyone do that before. That's a unique counter. Patrick he just throws people around and tags out to SpongeBob. Luigi looks like he's going to get a tag. If Mario gets there, he does. SpongeBob getting pieced up. Luigi, on the other hand, look at this 360 GTS. Falls into a cover to win tag team gold. Patrick got in there very, very quickly. Now Luigi gets surprise roll up. We've seen tag team matches end like this before. Luigi kicked out though. And it looks like we have a finisher for both Mario and Luigi. If they can find a way to use it, that would turn the tide of this tag team matchup. And now Luigi goes face first into the middle turnbuckle. Tag, Patrick is legal again. He's got a signature if he wants to hit it. Irish whip to the corner. You know, let's just review. You know, a dominant tag team like SpongeBob and Patrick, who have both been Intercontinental champions. They're tag team champions right now. Very established single stars, but they seem to be working together very well. Cover on Luigi to get him eliminated, to get him out of this matchup. Didn't work. Mario used up his ability to break up a pinfall. And see, that's why Patrick is dominant right there. Just utter, I mean, he's just stronger than everyone. Let's just not sugarcoat it. Luigi misses. I mean, they both miss. SpongeBob's back up. The schoolboy super kick right in the mustache. And this looks like vintage SpongeBob with a knee across the nose. I think AJ Styles does that knee. We ain't seen AJ Styles in a long time in WWE. SpongeBob, goodness gracious, he might be the AJ Styles of this universe mode. Some of the stuff that he does is pretty sick. Patrick gets tagged in. I don't know, if I had to say someone was an AJ Styles of this universe, I'd say it'd be Mordecai from the regular show, considering that He has a Styles Clash in his repertoire, even a pop-up Styles Clash. That's a sick move to have. Luigi, if he can get a tag in, this might as well be it. I don't know. Patrick got his face bashed in the turnbuckle. Luigi, you're not going to tag out to your brother who is kind of fresh. He is the fresher of y'all. If you tag out, you might have a chance to win in the tag team titles, but I think Luigi is hell-bent on doing whatever he wants to do, cover. That might be a storyline we might need to explore. Why is he not tagging out to Mario? I mean, if you were an OG of this series, you know that Luigi and Mario had a feud. Luigi's Mansion connects on Patrick. He's put people away with that move before, and SpongeBob got his way in there, breaking things up before it got too far. And now a tag. Finally, it took you long enough, Luigi. And he leaves. Wait, Patrick. Wait, John Cone just got hit by Mario inadvertently. And that leaves the door open for Patrick to just take advantage. I mean, Luigi is doing way better than his brother Mario. I think I want to point that out. Kick out from Mario too. And the gauntlet match that we're going to have shortly after this, it is going to feature two Hall of Famers. Cartman and Peter Griffin are going to be in that. And whoever wins the gauntlet gets to face another Hall of Famer, which will be Donald Duck, who is the World Cartoon Champion. And then, of course, SpongeBob, he's the fourth and final Hall of Famer. You see him wrestling in this tag team match, hitting a brain buster on Mario. He picks him up. I think there might be I don't know, Sponge Lariat calling his name. Maybe not. He's going to try for some big move lifting Mario up, but something tells me that ain't going to happen. Mario boots him in the face. Aggressive style offense. He got tired of my commentary earlier. Neck breaker onto the kneecap, and he tags his brother Luigi just now. Been a slow-paced tag team match, but things are going to pick up when you get Luigi in there. Spinning power bomb. SpongeBob is face first, cover. Is Patrick going to get in there to break it up? He does. He feared that SpongeBob was about to get pinned. Luigi tags out to Mario, and this is not going to end well for SpongeBob. Oh, maybe it is. He caught him with a kick to the face. Cover to put Mario away and win or retain the tag titles, but he kicks out. A few other stars that you might be interested in seeing in the tag team match, the Gauntlet match that is after this tag team match. You're going to see Shrek. You're going to see Homer Simpson in there. Captain Underpants is going to get in there, and I'm going to leave three of the roles a mystery for you guys to guess who's going to be in it. Goodness gracious. What a neck breaker off of that tag team movie. They threw him up near the ceiling. And I want to take an opportunity to shout out the guy that is the current Intercontinental Champion. Plankton, you will see him wrestling next episode against Buzz Lightyear. That'll be an electric match on that episode 45. SpongeBob tags out. Patrick is legal. I mean, the Intercontinental Championship seems to be synonymous with those of the SpongeBob SquarePants universe, Bikini Bottom verse. Squidward has been that champ 3 times. SpongeBob's been that champ 2 times. Patrick had a title run as well, and now Plankton's holding the belt. Looks like the only one that needs to get it is Mr. Krabs, and you got like a full everybody in that realm has won a Intercontinental title. But no SpongeBob characters ever held a world championship. So that's an interesting thing. Keep your mind on. Oh, goodness gracious. Double. I mean, what was that? That was the Starfish War Sword. Mario is down and out, and Luigi eats the pin. You have dominant tag team champions, Patrick and SpongeBob, holding the belts up. I mean, who can defeat them? If Donald and Goofy can't, and the Mario Brothers can't, then what is the tag team that can take them to their limit? Let's take a look at the replay. I mean, goodness gracious. That sent him to the absolute moon. SpongeBob and Patrick, congrats on this victory. Hear music. It sounds like some familiar music. And some familiar faces, Sonic and Tails, are out here. Is this like a challenge? But before Sonic and Tails can even challenge SpongeBob and Patrick, I do believe that Sonic and Dr. Eggman have a one-on-one match coming up. So they got to take care of that first. But now our gauntlet, 8 men will enter. Well, they will be in this gauntlet, 2 superstars at a time. When someone is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Elimination can be by DQ, pinfall, or submission. In the match, we're going to have one person standing. Hall of Famer Peter Griffin making his intro. I mentioned him and his son Stewie, only 2 Triple Crown champions, meaning they've won 3 titles. And now, oh, another Hall of Famer. What are the odds that we get 2 Hall of Famers that are going to start this gauntlet? So that means only one of them can earn a championship match against Donald. And come to think of it, Cartman has been in the ring with Donald before, and we saw how that ended. Donald ended up defeating him. Whoa, spinning Uranagi. Cartman, he would love another opportunity to beat Donald and try to get the World Championship back. The thing is, he's got to run the gauntlet. And if Peter Griffin wants to be a 3-time world champion, he's got to run the gauntlet all the way and win it. It might be a little bit more difficult that it's an 8-man gauntlet. When Donald ran the gauntlet, I believe he defeated 5 other superstars. So it was a 6-man gauntlet that Donald had won, I do believe. So now Peter catches an elbow from Cartman. Let's just take a moment. Wait, cover. Cartman trying to beat the other Hall of Famer in this matchup, but Peter kicks out. Let's take a moment. I just want to tell you guys, we got a lot of interesting stuff that's on the horizon for this channel. So definitely subscribe if you haven't already. I've told you guys I've got back into the schoolwork, college realm, college world. So definitely be patient. Videos will come out maybe once a week. And now Cartman, oh, big move. I'm surprised our ring didn't break. Peter was dropped by Cartman right then. And now, how often do you see this sight? Top rope, Cartman flies with an elbow to the chest. I think that could do it. Kick out at 2. Okay, never mind. Cartman loads a finisher. But Peter looks like, wait, he's going to steal the power bomb that Cartman does. Stacks up Cartman with his own power bomb cover. And there's a kick out from Cartman. 2 Hall of Famers, unlimited bags, and they can steal each other's bags. Looks like we're going to trade punches and bunches here. Slaps and chops and counters. That's what I love about this game. Best feature they've ever added. Makes you feel the tension in this matchup. Makes you feel the shots that they're trading. Big boot that dropped Peter on his back of his head. Look at that by Cartman. He's talking his mess right now. Looks like he's going to try one more move. Stomps on the face of Peter. Here we go, power bomb. Oh, he flips him over into a final flash knee strike to the face. We might see a Hall of Famer down. No, we are not. Well, we eventually will, because one of these guys got to get eliminated. But it's not, doesn't look like it's going to be Peter Griffin at the moment. Now just targeting the ankle, the right ankle. That's the leg that Peter loves to do his patented Peter kick with. He shows shades of Sheamus whenever he does it. Big headbutt that drops Cartman. And now Peter. What can the Triple Crown? Oh, that's what he can do. The knee that just rocked Cartman upside his face. The gauntlet is getting more intense as they go back and forth. Cartman thrown over the rope and then just chunked right back in onto the ground. DDT. Peter, signature move. Oh no, Sleeper. He's got the legs wrapped around Cartman. Sleeper is in and he might put him to sleep. Never mind, that was a big elbow strike to the eye socket. Oh wait, Cartman responds with a sleeper of his own. A sincere form of flattery is imitation. But Peter pulls apart the grip that Cartman had around his neck. Both of them feeling the effects of those sleeper holds that take the oxygen out of you. A Peter kick. Cartman does not go down. It just barely grazed the side of his face. Now a second. Hit two of them in a row. Cartman may be done. And he kicks out anyway. This is a heck of a match. We've only got 2 entrants in. We got 6 more people to see. And this one is just going crazy. Cartman survives the clothesline over the rope. But I don't know if Peter can survive this. Power bomb. Stacks him up. Cartman to advance. Congrats to him on getting the other Hall of Famer out of this matchup. Number 3, who is it? It looks like he knows him very well. You see him waving, telling Captain Underpants, get your butt in here. Captain Underpants, he was the guy that won the first ever Cartoon Elimination Chamber. He pinned Cartman to do it, and Cartman ended up winning his first World Championship by defeating Captain Underpants. So big, you saw in that Hall of Fame package earlier, cover and a kick out by Underpants. This matchup is so important because you're going to see rivals go against each other. That's going to happen. You've already seen what you're seeing right now, Underpants and Cartman. Who knows who else could be featured in this gauntlet matchup. That's a big dude to be flying like that. Cartman might have just died. Look at the taunt. This is getting insane. On the outside, face first, Cartman might be bleeding. The strength of Underpants to throw Cartman like that. You can't tell, my voice is kind of getting, I'm kind of losing my voice progressively, so I hope I still have it through this gauntlet. Big suplex by Captain Underpants. Late reversal. Underpants is thrown in there. Cartman, he has a signature move. He can try to hit it, I believe. But he doesn't. He's not able to hit it because Underpants just crushed him and hooks the leg. Is he done? Is the Hall of Famer done? He is not. Defiant kick out. Cartman always has been a defiant competitor. Double knees to the stomach. That absolutely looked like it sucked. That was like a reverse lumbar check. Instead, that was like a dinner check. And then that's just night-night if he would cover him. Cartman, I don't know how he is able to function in this match after everything he's had to, you know, like Peter Griffin hitting. Wow, how did he just no-sell that? Doesn't matter. Vertebreaker drops him on his head. Underpants to advance in the gauntlet. And a kick out from the Hall of Famer. I mean, this Hall of Fame class is full of guys that have a lot of resiliency. You're going to be used to it if you watch older videos. I definitely recommend everyone to go and watch the very first video we've ever done on this channel, which was, oh, Powerbomb. I was going to say it was episode 1 on 2K23. Cartman could not put his arch rival away. Underpants kicked out. I highly, highly encourage anyone that has been new to this series to go catch up on some of the older episodes. It's kind of like Netflix almost. And Underpants kicks out of that Cartman South Park-ish driver. Underpants is in a corner. Cartman has a finisher, and he looks like he's going to go to the top rope. Underpants is being dragged up to the top rope as well. This cannot end good for either man. Power bomb. Avalanche power bomb. Cover to eliminate Underpants, and he does it. Cartman moving to another opponent. And it looks like Homer Berg is going to get in here. I don't know if you've ever seen a Homer Simpson-Cartman interaction before, but we're about to get it. Two former world champions. Big clothesline taking Homer Simpson down. Ref, you got to get out of the way or else you're going to get hurt, because there's a lot of big guys that are going to be in this gauntlet. Especially the guys you're seeing at the moment. So far in this video, what have you thought about the Hall of Famers? What have you thought about the tag team match? What have you thought about this gauntlet? Let me know, definitely. And also let me know what you think at the end of the video, because I guarantee you there definitely is going to be a surprise in this gauntlet somewhere. I just know it will be. Big uppercut drops Homer. The number 4 entry looks like he's clinging on for dear life as the person that started this match out. Seems like he's got a good bit of wind left in, and maybe not after this sleeper. Why does everyone has a sleeper hold? They're all different variations of sleeper holds. Cartman looked like he found a way out of it, or maybe Homer let him out, but I'm not sure. I'll let y'all determine. This is arguably the most important gauntlet match we've ever done. And the reason I say that is because that Donald Duck is just on a tear, and we need to find a new challenger for Donald, a new number 1 contender for Donald. Homer cannot pick Cartman up. That backfired. He crushed him. He lifts up Homer Simpson, and it looks like another South Park driver. Drops him on top of his head, slow to his feet. Cartman hitting that Gunther pose. And he needs to stick to what he knows. The offense. He needs to do another power bomb. If he needs to get Homer out of here, do an avalanche power bomb. And now he might be listening to me. Nope, Homer caught the foot. And then Cartman counters, big slam. I thought it was going to be lights out if Homer was catching a free leg like that, covered by Cartman. Former world champ kicks out at 2. Oh God, that looked like that hurt very, very badly. We're on the outside. Homer Simpson is thrown, and he just falls face first. Look at this crap talking. He's pointing at him. I mean, Cartman might be the OG trash talker in this series. He throws him down, follows it up with a senton. We saw him do that to Donald before. Wait a minute. Homer counters the Irish whip. Cartman getting up to a standing base again. Spear from Homer. I think that's it. Cartman's gauntlet run might be over. That's unfortunate. Homer Simpson eliminates Cartman from the gauntlet, and he has a big man, a big ogre, a big green ogre. Number 5 is Shrek. Shrek is coming out here. He can hit a tsunami on someone at moment's notice. We're running the ropes here. You're going to see just how dominant that Shrek is. There's a cover from Shrek. He could try to get another world title match, and I honestly think he would be the favorite to try to beat Donald. We've seen Donald beat Sully before. Maybe Shrek could beat Donald. I don't know, but it looks like a guillotine is locked in. Homer Simpson, a guillotine is wrapped around Shrek. I think he's too big. It looked like he was crushing himself, so he let him out of it. Homer gonna go undo the turnbuckle. What is he trying to do here? Homer just looks like he's trying to cheat in the gauntlet. You can get disqualified and eliminated that way. Shrek, though, grabs the upper hand right back. See, this is why I like this. You get matchups in the ring that you might never get otherwise. covered by Shrek. Ref. That's a 3 count. Okay, you know what? This referee, he's trying to do his job, but why don't you stick to the job of counting the pin? I don't know. Maybe, is he doing his job? Let me know. Shrek now with the arm of Homer Simpson. If he steps on it, he can very easily fracture it. He's stepping on it right now. Homer, he gets countered. Thrown into that top left corner, and Shrek, don't do this. A buckle bomb. Homer, wait, he no-selled it. And he looks like he's going to hit his patented move. He lifts the big ogre up, and now in a jackhammer to eliminate Shrek and move on in the gauntlet. Oh, no, he got the shoulder up. That was a very close count, ref. Very, very close. But Shrek did get a shoulder up. He didn't have resiliency to use it in that moment either, so he just kicked out on pure instinct. Shrek is outside the ring. Homer is stalking him. Again, similar spot. Wait a minute. Why did Homer not go in the ring? He's got... Goodness gracious. He just launched him like he was a bag of feathers. Shrek, if he can get Homer Simpson just inside the ropes, keep him down for long enough, he might be able to hit a tsunami that he has put so many people away in the past with. It is just devastation when it happens. Arguably one of the biggest moves that you're ever going to see, quite literally. If Homer can kick out, I don't know if he's going to kick out at the moment. Okay, he kicked out right then. But I know that Shrek, oh wait, I thought he was going to go to the top. Dadgum. I thought he was going to go up there to the top rope. Instead, that's way worse. He dropped the cheeks on the chest. Pause. And now the wheels are turning. Shrek with a tsunami. Bye-bye, Homer Simpson. That's it. I figured. Shrek with a tsunami, eliminating Homer and Kung Fu Panda. This is a return for Kung Fu Panda. We haven't seen him in a while. I don't think him and Shrek have had a one-on-one before, and we're going to find out. I mean, does Kung Fu work on an ogre? He's in the ring. Damn! John Cone just got took out by Shrek. I told that ref earlier, you know I warned him. You got to pay attention. Referee is just done. I think Shrek murdered him. He scrambled him. Look at this taunt. Wait a minute, Shrek getting the upper hand again. Kung Fu Panda, he's got to make, quick work so he can get a finishing or signature move. Shrek is pretty close to getting another finisher, and if he hits another tsunami, I think Kung Fu Panda just might be seeing his way back to catering. Oh, wait a minute. Unique counter, double axe handle to the face. Doesn't matter, Kung Fu Panda throwing Shrek in the corner, big splash with his back, and he makes him fall to the ground. Now heavy right hands into the mouth, like McAfee says. Shrek goes to the outside. Kung Fu Panda, what are you looking for here? Big drop kick, sending Shrek down to the floor. I don't think there's count out in a gauntlet matchup. That would be a bad way to lose in a gauntlet. And now spinning uppercut. Cesaro-like move there. Kung Fu Panda got countered. Shrek. Oh, he's thrown back in. I thought he was going to do one of those tossing choke slams that we saw him do to Homer. Kung Fu Panda is, look at this. When have we seen Shrek get did like this before by someone that is this size? Whoa, that was a big athletic move for a big guy. Donkey and Fiona and Gingerbread Man are cheering this man on from home. Shrek trying to win the gauntlet. He just tossed Captain Underpants. I just said Captain Underpants. Kung Fu Panda across. See, it's been a long day. I'm getting Kung Fu Panda confused with Captain Underpants in my mind. And this looks like a tombstone. I know that. Tombstone pile driver. It looks like Kung Fu Panda has a foot under the rope, so that's going to be a rope break. Shrek, though, 2 finishers in store. What can he do? If he would just take his green behind up to that top rope, it very well could be wraps. There's a suplex dropping Kung Fu Panda. He's taking my advice. Look out, Tsunami again. Shrek might get another elimination. 2 down for him, and there's 2 more to come. Oh my goodness. The former Intercontinental Champion, Goku, has entered the Gauntlet at number 7, and we have one more after this matchup of Shrek and Goku. Goku, this would be a huge opportunity for him. He got Spike on top of his head. A huge opportunity for him to try to get in this world title picture. Oh, the knees misses. I bet he's glad he got out of the way. Drop kick to put Shrek down. The big guy, I don't know if he was expecting Goku to be here. I definitely was not expecting Goku to be here. And it looks like we're going to see the Trinity of Crossroads. I don't know if Shrek is going to be able to kick out of this. There's the third. Hooks the leg. Shrek cannot get to a rope. And that is all she wrote. We're down to our final 2. For the first time ever, we got a Dragon Ball Z versus Dragon Ball Z showdown in cartoon wrestling. Vegeta, I hope I said his name right. Vegeta is here, and he's the last entry into this gauntlet. Goku has to just go through him to get a title shot at Donald. And I mean, I don't think we've ever, I mean, you gotta think about it. What if Vegeta wins this? What if he's the one that can take Donald down, who's been on this monstrous championship reign? A knee drop. I mean, this is an insane, what a episode it has been. What a gauntlet it has been. We saw 2 miniature runs from Cartman and Shrek, and now Goku kind of on a miniature run himself. Vegeta, I mean, I hope I'm saying his name right. That big knee strike, this is a huge, huge moment in the course of cartoon wrestling history. That big forearm just set him right on his face. And just look at this. Goku, I mean, there's no count out, so he can do whatever he wants. I mean, there is a disqualification, so you gotta be careful about what you do. But now Goku catches a knee and a combo. Suplex on the floor. Right back up though, so it doesn't matter. And you know what? This is kind of just the creation that I found of Vegeta. There wasn't really that many creations that I had found, but this seemed like the best one available. And now he is in this gauntlet match. Goku, oh, he's putting a submission hold. Goku, is he gonna tap out in this gauntlet? I do not think so. Elbow is being used. He's getting away from it. Now a combo. Big knee to the lower back area. And now, looks like, I mean, nobody can really hold on. This is almost like a straight up singles match. Goku, he barely had to do anything to Shrek to get him out because Shrek had fought 2 or 3 other people. Now we're just slowing things down. Vegeta, I mean, can you not feel this tension? I already know. I don't even have to look at the comments. I already know some of you are probably going to be hyped up that this matchup is even happening. It technically is a legitimate one-on-one. It technically is. You know, I don't think Goku got hit with a single. He might have got hit with 1 punch, And speaking of a punch, that's a Superman punch. Cover to put Goku away. Got the shoulder up. He's not going to go out like that. You're going to have to throw the kitchen sink at him, and that's probably what Vegeta's preparing to do. Just look at him. He's going to fly. Big drop kick through the ropes. That takes out Goku. We're getting back inside the ring. Finisher locked and loaded for Vegeta. Instead, big splash misses off the springboard. Goku caught him with a kick. He didn't get all of it, though. The former Intercontinental Champion, or two-time Intercontinental Champion, now looking for something that will give him a title shot versus Donald. World Championship, the most important championship we have. Oh my goodness, a stomp on the face of, Goku, he's done. And somehow he kicks out. This is crazy. He threw everything he had into that stomp from the top rope. That was a super stomp from Goku. And now Vegeta, he is kind of, he's got like a little, he's bleeding a little bit. There's some color on his face. Superman punch. And you know what comes after that? A spear. Cuts him in half. Vegeta to challenge Donald. And a kick out. Goku said no. What more do we need to see? Big knee again. This is really anyone's game. I believe it's anyone's game. But now Goku's getting the life stomped out of him right now. Vegeta, springboard, bang, he connects with a moonsault. I sounded like Mike Breen from the NBA right then on that. This is punch time in this matchup. Forearm down low in the basement. And there's Vegeta. Oh, Kamehameha. Cover. I didn't even know he did that. And a kick out. Goku using resiliency. That's one thing you gotta have if you're gonna try to face Donald, is you gotta have some resiliency. And it looks like Vegeta going for another Superman punch. Goku got out of the way just in time to avoid it. Now he gets thrown in the corner. This is vintage Shinsuke Nakamura from Goku, a knee strike to the stomach that drops Vegeta. His name almost looks like Vegeta, but I feel like I've heard people say Vegeta, so I'm going to go with it. If that's the correct, if I'm pronouncing it correct, just let me know. Just tell me. Goku to the top, but whatever he was looking for is not going to work. He has to alternate to a diving double axe handle. Now he has a finisher loaded. Here comes a body slam, and he's going to go back up top. Is he going for a double rotation moonsault? Or is he going to try once more to do a super stomp from the top rope to try to advance in this gauntlet, or try to win the gauntlet? Oh, he connects a second time. Cover to win the gauntlet. And that is your new #1 contender for Donald Duck's World Championship. The World Cartoon Championship match is set for episode 45. Goku is a menace. I cannot believe he came out there. He made quick work of Shrek, who was a, former champ. And now Goku has a shot at Donald and his world title. Speaking of Donald, the Hall of Famer, making an appearance on this episode, holding his belt, walking up the steps. We're going to get a confrontation. Very respectable confrontation. These two have fought before. Now Donald steps in, and that is going to be your episode 45 main event. Subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time.